Oh, hi. We're white feminists. Our feminism begins and ends with buying a 𝗩𝗂𝗶𝗪 tote bag and using some hashtags on the internet. We're white feminists. We wear t-shirts that say girl power on them, while at the same time telling all the black ladies we work with to stop being so aggressive all the time. We're white feminists. We think that girl bossing at companies that exploit their workers and donate to right-wing extremists who want to jail women for abortions is the pinnacle of success. We're white feminists. We're all about women supporting other women. Unless they don't agree with our neoliberal politics, then there's a special place in hell for them. We're white feminists. We wear pussy hats, not MAGA ones, but we're in a vote blue no matter who cult that rivals Trump's. We're white feminists. We love to use our little glimpse into marginalization as women to center our feelings while women in the global majority are murdered and displaced by the millions because of violent imperialism. Cheers! We're white feminists. We wouldn't be caught dead in one of these because, what am I, a fucking terrorist? Now I'm off to get the Starbucks holiday cup. I'm just so addicted.
I feel weird celebrating the holidays, knowing my tax dollars are going to kill civilians in Palestine. I should pester my representatives again because nothing has really changed in Palestine and it's gotten worse. This whole year has been. Make sure posting actually leads to public pressure. I was on the actor strike all year and now COVID's on the rise. My senators are like, hey, sorry, I support Biden on this one. Just because they're Democrats, they don't have to agree with it. My representatives are like, also, you know what, hey, sorry, I support Biden on this one. But really, it would be super cool if they were like, you know what, I don't support Biden on this one. At least 62 members of Congress have called overseas. Don't give them participation awards, applaud them when the thing is done. The party might think, baby, it's bad out there. Is there just Kool-Aid in this drink? Please, you gotta be a real one out there. I wish I knew how. Okay, but you can't give up now. Stop burnout from bad news. A lot of news just shows what gets the most clicks. Pressure's mounting, so no, don't give up. I just keep posting. I won't just say, hey, at least I tried. 98% of Gazans don't have enough food. Gazans are searching for winter clothes under the rubble. In Palestine, it's cold outside.
I keep getting told that my products are unethical because I use leather, or people messaging me asking me to use vegan leather instead. And y'all, please stop. It is not more sustainable or ethical to use plastic over indigenous processed deer hide. If you want to live a life filled with environmentalism, then you need to look towards indigenous people, practices, and products. The vegan movement is so focused on the no animal rule that they're forgetting just how racist they're being. And I see indigenous creators getting harassed all the time when they eat meat. But I have never seen any commentary from vegans about the polymer clay earrings, you know, the plastic earrings that pollute the environment. Did you know that indigenous people make up 5% of the population, but are responsible for 80% of the Earth's diversity of taking care of the environment? 80%. If you're vegan, that's totally fine. Go you. But please stop with that holier than thou act. Please start decolonizing your veganism. Start actually learning about what is sustainable, what is ethical, and why colonization has infiltrated the vegan movement so heavily. It is well known that the vegan movement is incredibly racist. It's well known that the vegan movement is more set on harassing people rather than actually being sustainable. If you can't appreciate the materials I use and why, then please don't buy my products. I'm never gonna use vegan leather, so please just stop asking me.
Some of the comments in this Twitter thread are some of the cruelest things I've read in a very long time.
There is something profoundly heartbreaking happening in that video. It's something that I've seen happen to a lot of the kids that I work with, and I'm willing to bet that at some point it also happened to you. For those of you that don't know, that was Michael. He's a librarian. And he loves it. He loves being a librarian so much that recently he showed off a tattoo of a library card. In response, someone posted a mean-spirited tweet calling him weird, and people that have no idea who he is showed up and called him autistic and a bunch of other things that I'm not going to repeat. Because for some reason, in a world that can be so overwhelmingly negative, when you find something that you are unapologetically joyful about, people try to take it from you. I've heard it from students that get bullied for liking anime, video games, trading cards, cosplay. The minute they find something that makes them light up, people go out of their way to try and push them into the dark. And in a lot of cases, they're successful. And those hollow children grow up to become hollow adults that say things like this. If you feel like the weird kid, I want you to know that that's a good thing. That the thing that makes you weird is your unique way to make the world brighter for everybody. That's what Michael does. He made it easier for me to be myself. And every time you choose to embrace your weird, you're making it easier for somebody too.
Tim, why do you think the Senate twink is iconic, but Lauren Boebert giving a handy to her boy toy in the middle of a performance of Beetlejuice is bad? Because the theater is sacred! How dare you! How dare you! When has Congress ever been sacred? Never. Never! Like, at least the room was empty. My girl, you got somebody belting a high A in your face, there's probably kids around, and you trying to get your boys Beetlejuices. What? It was just not right. But the Senate twink getting railed in the very halls where they make laws that oppress him? Kind of cunt.
So the girlies have been talking about this movie a lot on this app, it seems. I'm also covering their faces so you can pay attention to me, okay? Girlies have been talking a lot about this movie. Being shocked by its content, filming their reaction, and showcasing that they probably have never watched that many indie films before. And as a girly that fondles deeply into the shocking, deep, disturbing category, I love that shit. I eat it up. I'm going to give y'all some crazy-ass movie recommendations to traumatize your friends with if you really like this one, okay? Or if you're really shocked by this one and want to find other ones like it, okay? Here's a list. First one. This hoe. 𝗩𝗂𝗶𝗎𝗂. Girl, that bitch. First of all, look at the material. Dakota Johnson, 50 Shades of Grey girl. Tilda Swinton, Mia Goth. This is one of the films I've only seen once and promised myself to never see again, okay? But in a good way. In a good way. It's like about like dancers. Like they're like dancers. Like they're like in a ballet dance studio and like things get weird. Things just get weird. I don't want to spoil it if you're going to watch it. Basically, it's like one of those films that starts off kind of mundane, building tension and building suspense. Shit just like hits the fan. And then you're sitting there like, what the hell am I watching? Now, staying on the trend of dancers acting crazy, we have this film, Climax. Girlie, let me tell you. Also, another film I've only seen once, probably never gonna see it again for a good reason, okay? Because, girl, this film is a mess. A mess. It is both really coolly filmed, but also completely traumatizing and disturbing. I don't know how to describe it. It's a bunch of dancers. It's all filmed in like this one shot where the camera is just like constantly moving from room to room in this like dancer compound. Everyone's having a party. One of the best dance openings I've ever seen in a film in my entire life. And then, oh no! Someone spiked the punch, girl. And shit just goes crazy. Shit goes ham. It's also one, not in English, cry about it. But two, a good ride. This is also possibly one of the best anti-drug adverts I've ever seen in my entire life. This one's weird, okay? This one's just weird. The girl that becomes like a model, the next hot model. Added suspense, added tension, and then suddenly everything just hits the freaking I don't even want to spoil it. I'm not going to spoil it, but it ends in the weirdest thing I've ever seen in my life. I don't even want, I can't, just watch it, okay? Just watch it so we can talk about it. Girl, what they do is so weird. Have you ever sat around and thought to yourself, I wonder what it's like to have an anxiety attack for 3 hours straight? You're welcome, girl. You're welcome. That's all I'm going to say about this one.
Shit and they ain't saying nothing. 100 motherfuckers can't tell me nothing. Another night, another dream, but always you. It's like you try your best, but you don't succeed. I just stuttered when you asked me what I'm thinking about. Felt like I couldn't. Please won't you push me? I just wanna fly. I wear you want. Arms around your face.
Well, you don't know me, but I know you, and I've got a message to give to you.
How do the true crime girlies think this whole Gypsy Rose thing is going to end? Because what I see is a young woman who spent her entire life being abused and mistreated and traumatized by the person who loved her the most at the time, the person she was supposed to trust the most, and then now spent, the last 10, so long period of time in a system infamous for its mistreatment and abuse of people, only to have to reacclimate herself into a world full of people who are now rabidly obsessed with her to the point where she can't even buy a pair of shoes without being stalked by like hundreds of 16-year-olds. How did we think this is gonna end? I'm just really into the psychology of it all. Bitch, no you're not. If you wanted to learn about Munchausen's by proxy, you could pick up a textbook on the subject instead of personally obsessing over a woman who's never experienced a day of agency in her entire life. No, we just love and support her that much. Then stop stalking her, you fucking freaks. She'll talk when she wants to.
I had a friend who didn't like who I was becoming, so we stopped being friends. I didn't stop becoming. There are people that you're gonna meet that are only gonna like the version of you that they meet. They're not gonna like the version of you that you grow and evolve into. But that doesn't mean you stop growing and evolving into the person you wanna be, because there are people along the way and people you're gonna meet once you get there that need you, that want you, that love you. And as you grow, you're gonna create new boundaries, right? And sometimes people aren't gonna like those boundaries because they weren't established when you first started being friends. That's okay. You don't stop creating new boundaries. You don't stop honoring yourself. Some friendships are just for a season, and that's beautiful. That's wonderful. You've learned and taken so much from them, and they've learned and taken so much from you. And that's the beauty of friendship. It doesn't have to be forever, because you are not going to be the same person forever. I just don't want you to stop being on your way, because people are waiting for you to show up. I love you. I'm on your side.
Yo, bros, I'm chilling outside right now. Bro, this sunset about to play.
Come with us to get ourselves some flowers. You ready to get yourself a flower? Do you know what it means to get yourself a flower?
That means you love yourself.
Yeah, that means you love yourself. So I'm showing my boy he loves himself. We're gonna go right here. I'm trying to tell my boy and the rest of the world that getting flowers ain't just for the dead homies, you heard? I want him to know that he should be able to get flowers and give flowers without it being a sad occasion. You want me to pick you up? Sorry folks, I have to pick the baby up. But that's what we want to do. So we about to show ourselves some love today.
Oh my God.
Oops, I'm sorry. See, that's why you don't need to be held. All right, you ready? Say we about to show ourselves some love today. All right, we made it to the flower shop, y'all. Let me see. So holiday hours, Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, they closed. Let's see if we can be able to get a flower up in here for you, my boy. Right, come on. Hello. You like which one?
I don't like that one.
Oh, you don't like this one? Why?
Because I don't like it.
Okay. I'm gonna ask him some questions first, and then we're gonna see which ones we can pick out. Hello. I was wondering if he can pick out some flowers.
Okay.
Like wants to make his own small bouquet, I guess. That's fine?
Yes.
Yes, okay. How do I do it? This is our first time here. You could just pull whichever ones,
Yes.
or okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you. Why they what?
Oh, cheap.
Oh, they're not cheap. They're inexpensive. All right, so he asked why all the flowers are those prices. They're inexpensive, not cheap. It adds up, buddy. So you want that one? Okay, so he's picking out a rose for himself. Okay. These one. No, that's for you. We'll pick out mommy one soon. So go. Which other one you want? Any of them. Which one? What color? Pink one?
Yeah. Look.
You like how that go with that one?
Yeah.
Big pink one.
Oh, yeah. Big pink.
Okay, how many you got so far? Which ones? Up here? A sunflower or this one? Which one? That one right there? Okay, right there? Okay. Look, buddy. Aw, what do you say? Thank you so much. Look, so that's the perks of loving yourself, right?
Yeah.
Get this one. Okay, buy one of these. Yeah, the jellyfish. You want it? Yes or no? Remind you of what?
Don't make me hungry now, okay?
That's which other one you want? Two more. Look, there's some behind you right here. Look at them green ones right there. You like this?
No, that looks
Look like grass?
That's
Okay. Any of these? You like any of those? Oh, you like that one? It does look beautiful, huh? Beautiful for you. Okay. Take 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you got one right there. That's 5. Yeah, now let's find the register. Excuse us. I think it's right here. Yeah, I think we're all set. Yep, that's very good. Yes, remember she gave you that to you as a gift.
So cute. It's like that.
Say thank you. Thank you. Are you ready to see the final result?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's about to be your first bouquet, okay? Bouquet?
Yeah.
Ready to see?
Yeah.
You ready to find out?
Yeah.
Let's see. She's about to make it nice and pretty for you, man. You ready?
No.
You don't know what? It's a little exciting, huh? Believe it. She's about to make it so good for you. Watch. Super excited. I just want to take the time out to say that this is a blessing to me that I'm able to do this. Almost time. What you think? How they're cutting it. You seen her cut it?
Yeah.
Like that?
What?
That cutter thing to cut the flowers. I love you, man. All right, y'all. Okay, up there, it's getting wrapped up. What you doing? You a little nervous, huh? Yeah, gotta be nervous. That's how much it costs for me to spend on my boy for his love.
There you go.
There you go. Boris, what do you say? You see you next time. All right, yep. Mission complete. No, it was actually $51. Told you it was not that cheap or inexpensive, like I keep telling you. Not that, it's expensive. Hold on, let me look at you. Yeah, boy with his flowers. Yeah, let me see your face, let me see. Yeah, boy got his flowers. How you feel about getting your flowers, man? Huh? Boris.
It's like back in the 90s and have 2,000 flowers in one day.
Like you back in the 90s, boy, what the? There it is, y'all. There go the flower boy right. All right, I hope y'all enjoyed this experience. Meet us at the next experience, man. We'll catch y'all in a few. Thank y'all for tuning in. Ooh, hey, got the stuffers on. Hey, let's go, my boy.
But I feel like it's about to get worse. Oh, it got worse.
Being a social worker is why I never buy the police line after they shoot somebody in a mental health situation saying like, oh, I was scared for my life. Because social workers don't get that benefit. First job right out of college was being a social worker for a private company. A lot of our clients were sent to us from the court because they had gotten in trouble or they were an adult sex offender and we provided some treatments for that. First house I go to is in a town called Sherwood. If you know, you know, but me, not welcome up there. I go up to the door and the dad answers the door with the gun talking about who are you and what can I do for you? Explain who I am, explain, why I was sent with the company because they know their child has been in trouble. Their child did something heinous and they know what their child did. He proceeds to tell me gun in hand that they don't need my services. Cool, I'm not about to argue with you. I go to turn to leave. He's got his buddies behind me blocking me on the porch. I can't go nowhere. So F it. I'm gonna call my supervisor. They told me to call my supervisor in situations like this and he's gonna tell me, oh, just use your words to de-escalate. I can't de-escalate a gun. I'm not that skilled yet. I just graduated. But guess what I did? I de-escalated that situation and I got up out of Dodge. I don't know if they got those people like somebody to work with because I got a new job the next week in a clinical setting. I avoided home visits until I started working for state government child services and just couldn't. Because social workers don't get to have weapons. In fact, we get in trouble if we were to have weapons in that situation. We have to use our words. We have to de-escalate the situation.
Alright, all we would need is like a very specific 10-inch 2x4 and then another one stacked just like this on top of it, and this would be fixed. It'd be fixed.
No way. No way. No way. No way. Yes! Finally! Something like this? No way! Out here in the fields.
Okay, toxic ass shit that people tend to say. I know we just met, but I feel like we soulmates. This is called love bombing. If you really love me, you would do this for me. This is called an ultimatum. Something is wrong with you. You need help. This is called victim blaming. Why are you even here if you think I'm so terrible then? This is called gaslighting. You're not capable of understanding this. This is called patronizing. I never asked you to do that. This is called non-recognition. Oh, I'm sorry you feel that way. This is called 𝗙𝗶𝗶𝗧apology. I'm a good person. This is called deflecting criticism. Stop overreacting. This is called minimizing. You made me do this. This is called blame shifting. I can't do nothing right. This is called playing the victim. Nobody else will put up with this. This is called guilt tripping. Why can't you be more like her? This is called triangulation. It was just a joke. This is called gaslighting. You taking this way too personally. This is called invalidation. Here we go again. You always do this shit. This is called absolutes. Try your hardest not to be this type of individual. And just keep that in mind.
No, maybe that spider knows something that I don't know, cause I'm goddamn cold. Little white monkey staring at the sand. Well, maybe that monkey figured out something I couldn't understand. Who knows? Well, I came upon a dancing crab and I stopped to watch it shake. I said, dance with me just one more time before you hibernate and you come out of crab cake.